You got it recording?
It's recording? Okay. Hello! Sorry. Oh, you asked the wrong person. No, sorry. What have I got myself into? That's why I'm asking myself. Sorry.
You sat on that because it was on with the bow.
I know, I noticed that. Look at this visual aid.
If in case you don't like him, you can grab it.
Maybe you can write anything bad about
If you get to the back strap, they go, fuck.
There we go. Stay here, all right. You're not coming out.
I love making you these shells.
I don't understand people that have the patience to stop doing M&M.
Not even heard of sucking on to M&M.
I'm like, wow. Wait for it. Oh my goodness. Questions, comments, laughter, all that. Hold on, because I'm going to have to see through this. I've timed myself 4 or 5 times. Only had about 4 or 5 seconds leeway at the end. I'm fully expecting to go over time. All right.
I have faith in you.
He's not going to start, so you start. So. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm fairly certain none of you guys are ever going to take me seriously again after I'm finished with my presentation today, but I'm going to share with you a TV show that I've come to like a whole lot over the past couple of months, and I'm going to share with you today how the popularity of this show exploded over the internet, how the producers of the show immortalized themselves to the fans of the show itself, and of course why the show itself is so freaking awesome. It's painful for me to admit any credibility with any of this whatsoever, but I have been watching the show since March, and I've been an internet, nerd for the past 5 or 6 years. I really encourage you guys to go check this show out yourselves. YouTube has all 26 episodes in 1080p ultra high definition for free to watch, maybe by yourself or with your kids. Hint, hint. And the show I'm talking about is none other than My Little Pony. Yeah, 4chan, worst place on the internet anywhere. Fox News, July 20th, 2011, raunchy, nastiest place on the internet. 4chan actually adopted My Little Pony as an anti-mascot because My Little Pony basically stands for friendship, love, kindness, tolerance, and all that stuff. 4chan hates that. They love corrupting that kind of stuff. And basically, 4chan was the one that started the whole thing. Ironically, now since everybody loves My Little Pony and there's just extremist fans from everywhere, they can't stand it anymore. So they're like, screw My Little Pony. The next part I'm talking about here, it actually has its roots in Japanese linguistics. Ten karakara tekuru, which means to come down from the heaven associated with the lower folk. That's basically what Lauren Faust, the producer of the show, did. She actually one-on-one Q&A'd with some of her fans instead of just sitting up high and releasing press releases every now and again, like most shows do. As you can see here, this poor little pony is cross-eyed as can be, and that was actually either a joke by an animator or an accident. She was only in a background scene for about 2 seconds. Someone spotted her, she told, or whoever it was told the internet about it, and her popularity exploded. Ironically, this cross-eyed pony is like one of the most favorite characters of the fandom out there. It's highly ironic. Also, Lauren Faust immediately enamored herself with her fans because she defended them. Alright, and someone actually asked her how did it feel to know that the show she created for little kids was obsessed over by sexually repressed man children. Not me. She said right here, I feel that the people who call them that are ignorant assholes. And she created the show for everybody to watch, including male parents with their daughters, bro. And I found that actually on a blog post on July 20th, 2011. And this is actually a screenshot of the thing itself. What's highly weird is that I've noticed that the show has progressed. There's been a huge amount of fan service in the TV show, which is kind of weird, I'm not going to lie. But the fans actually spoke, and on a survey, 3,000 people, and they actually said that the three main interesting points of the show were the characters, the story, the art and animation, and the online community itself. As you can see down here, this tiny little sliver of the pie chart is actually returning fans. So this show has recruited basically new blood from the ground up. And the reason that that percentage is so very small is because, as you can see here, the overwhelming majority of the fandom is male. So don't think I'm a weirdo. We got about 3,520, which is a humongous, that's just for the people that were surveyed. Most of them are over the age of 20 years old. I'm not gonna lie. She also created this show to be anti-girly. You can see here this pony in this particular episode partially went insane because she thought that her friends had ousted her from the group. As you can see here, she started talking to inanimate objects. You would think for a girl show that this is not the norm, but that's not so, because violence and danger is not that unknown in the show. The reason why is that they've been attacked on 2 separate occasions by giant fire-breathing dragons. They've been attacked by a manticore. They've almost had the land plunged into eternal darkness by an evil ruler. One of them was actually turned to stone by a cockatrice. One of them was almost turned to stone by the same cockatrice. They were attacked by a giant 4-headed hydra. They were also attacked by a giant bear. And as you can see, the fandom just gets really out there, like wild out there. I'm not kidding. There have been some amazing things out there. I can't believe it. Someone actually made a video game modification that featured My Little Pony content to Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And as you can see here, there's just so much that the fandom has to offer. It's ridiculous. Anyway, my conclusion, thank y'all for not chasing me off the stage here for my presentation. But in review, I've covered why the fandom itself was started, how the producers of the show actually, immortalize themselves with their fans, and of course, how the show itself is so freaking awesome. In conclusion, that's pretty much it, and that is my presentation. I want to request one thing, and that is what was presented in this classroom stays in this classroom. That's actually pretty much it. I'm getting the hell out of here. Later. Questions? Yeah. Or not personally, no. But yeah, I've been there before.
Where's your flash drive?
Huh? Oh, sure.
So where can we find this? On YouTube?
All 26 episodes in 1080p no less, which is the highest definition you can get, are available for free to watch on YouTube, except for maybe the one commercial that shows the front. And